channel. My name is Laura, and today I have a little different video for you. Last year in August, I read this book called Every Last Word by Tamara Island Stone, and I'll put the picture of the book here. I read this book. It's about a girl who has OCD, and she goes to see a psychologist, and the psychologist says that she should have feelings journals. So after I read that book, I made my own feelings journals, and I have 3 books, and I'm going to share with you the 3 books, and I'm going to do a flip through. People have been asking me what my feeling journals look like, so I didn't write much in it in the last year because it's been over a year. I looked in my reading journal and I read that book back in August 22nd, was exactly a year from today. I read that book. So I'm going to share with you what's inside. First I'll show you the outside of my books right now, and on Amazon I got a plastic cover. They are in composition notebooks, and I have 3 books. One which is yellow, and that's my happy book. One which is red, which is my angry book. And one which is blue, which is my sad or everyday type book. So, I decorated these not very nicely, but I'll show it to you. Okay, so this is my happy book. All I did was cover up the wording on the composition notebook, and I put some happy things. So my happy things are butterflies and Snoopy. I always like Snoopy. So, and I put smiley faces all around. And then that's all I did. I didn't do anything to the back cover, just the front cover. And then on Amazon I got these Ziploc covers, these plastic covers that I bought, and it opens where you could change your cover or whatever, but I haven't done that yet. So anyway, I have this one, which is my happy book, and I will show you the insert in the inside in a little bit. Okay, so this is my blue book, and my blue book is my blah book, and this is when I'm feeling very blah in life. There's random thoughts, excited, I seem sad or grateful. I stick everything in this blue book. I write in my blue book and my yellow book the most, so I will show you the inside of this one as well. And my angry book, which my daughter says, no, Mom, you're not going to write in your red book. In last year, from August to August, I wrote in this book twice. So I will show you the inside of this one, and my angry book looks like this. Angry today and frustrated. And this is to just get my mind off of whatever I was upset about and to just let it go. All 3 books is just to let it go, and it helps me out a lot. So I'm going to show you the 3 books and what's inside. So stay tuned and continue watching. Okay, I'm going to start off with my angry book, and since there is only 2 pages filled in this book, it's going to go very quickly. I'm going to share with you what's inside here. Yes, what makes me angry? The first thing, you're going to laugh. Okay, the first thing is a picture of Daisy. Well, it's not Daisy, but it's a picture of poop, because Daisy poops all around the house, and she gets me really upset. So I wrote this in my book. And the second thing that I wrote in my book was when I canceled my membership at the gym. So the second page will be Gold's Gym, and they kind of screwed me on my membership, and so that was the only thing that I was mad about. So I wrote that in. I wanted to let it go, and I wrote it in my angry book. Okay, the second book is my blah book. This is random thoughts, things that I'm sad about, things that I want to get off, things that I'm worried about. However, this book, I didn't want some of my journaling read, so I covered it up with my post-it notes. So when I get to those parts, I will tell you what it's about, but my journaling is covered, so just to protect my family and stuff like that. So here we go. I'm going to open it up, and I just started writing. Here we go. I just wrote about a sad day, and then I started adding things in here like journaling with things that were funny quotes that I just trying to get me out of the mood. So like LOL, things that made me laugh. but they weren't really happy thoughts, so these were in my blue. I just put these in here, so that's that. And then the next day, I'm trying to get into the camera. The next day, I went to work, and I am working in the lunchroom. So I was a little upset because I was recess monitor and they moved me to the lunchroom. So I put change can be beautiful, trust the process. So that's what I wrote in here. And then what was bothering me, I wrote what's on my mind, and I just put a whole bunch of things around it, like bubbles that I was thinking about. So that's that there. And then here we go. This is where I have my stuff covered. This is when my kids were disrespectfuling me. So I wrote about that. And then this is where I'm worried about my sister, and she is having a hard time with my brother-in-law. So this was just giving her hope to get through it. And sorry I covered my journaling. The next page is also to breathe. This was my husband quit his job, so yeah. So I wrote about that, and the bottom it says breathe. And then across over here, now he got another job and he's just working, and I feel very alone. So I just drew this thing here, feeling alone. And sorry I covered my journaling. And the next day is also things that may bring me joy, and joy is a choice. We admit to feeling tired a lot, perhaps a bit bored by the routine, and sometimes even flat. Daily joy, nothing is wrong. You were meant for something more. You were meant to experience a life of joy. So I just wrote that in there to just give me a little, I was feeling blah that day, and I just added that in there. So the next page is about my brother-in-law, and I covered that up, sorry. And then over here is my nieces called me for my birthday, and they sang that song about a monkey, and I was really upset, so I put it in here and try to let it go. And of course, there's more journaling about my sister, and I covered that up. And here is a poem that I got from Books-A-Mino. And this one is about breathing. And I will read this. It's a poem, so I will read it to you. I know, my darling, life can be truly hard sometimes, but I want you to look at me with all the fire in your delight eyes. Hold my hand and grip it tight. Say that you'll do it. Make sure you put up a fight. Never give up. That's why they always say. But most of all, take a moment and step back. Enjoy a little bit of peace. Don't forget to breathe. And that was written by Enigma from Books-A-Mino. So yeah, I stuck that in there. And then I just did a little doodling here. So now on to my happy book. Okay, here is my happy book. And this is where I put quotes and things I'm happy about. And I'll start showing you what's inside. So the first one is like just little quotes that I find on Pinterest or whatever. Life is better when you're laughing. I love books. I like to doodle sometimes. This is a doodle. Be crazy, be stupid, be silly, be weird, be whatever, because life is too short to be anything but happy. So just little quotes that I find on. And then this one is about my husband. Lovebirds, I drew that. And over here is an all about me page. And then this is something I made with my girls. We went to a craft fair, and I made that with rubber stamps. So I put that in there. It's a bookmark. And then on the right is a 52-week project. Sorry, I keep on moving the camera because I can't get the whole book in there. So this is a joy page, and this is like words that bring me joy, and I just did that page there. And then I started to not write over here because it's starting to bleed through, as you can see. So now I'm only writing on this side. And this is what I loved about 2015. I just journaled about it. And this is all about Aquarius, because that's what I am. So I just wrote things about Aquarius there. And then if sun rays were kisses, I'd send you the sun. And that was a quote somewhere on Pinterest, I think I found that. And we had a blizzard, and I wrote, I love working in a school. And then on the right here it says, this is Pisces personality. This is my husband. So I wrote things about Pisces there. And there's 25 bookish facts about me, which I did a video on. It's on my YouTube channel. So, and then I started journaling on this side. So this is a picture that I drew. Smile, it's spring. And on this side, this is my personality. I am an introvert, sensing, feeling, and judging. And this is what it means. So I just wrote that in there. This is my book list. This is my must-read book list. I'm not doing so well. I only read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my 50 books. Not so good. I still gotta read, and this is what I own, these books, so yeah. I gotta read more. Wait, I read 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the 50 books, so a little better, but I still gotta read more. Okay, and then being yourself, loving yourself, and this was written by Black Cat, and I printed it from the internet and just added it in here. You matter. And I think it's 2 pages long. I'm trying to get the page. And then there's a big quote. His fall in love with your life. And I drew the triplets there. We love mom. There are good things inside you. And I think I skipped a page. And this is This Crazy Life. This is keeps me on my toes, showing me triplet the love that I ever thought possible. Here are ways our lives have forever changed. And this is just things that I wrote about here. And this is my name. I looked up my name and what it means, and all of them are true. A very aggressive and independent nature, big, ambitious, original and large-scale ideas, versatile, restless nature, and could do any job well, although would not like to do menial tasks, seldom satisfied and always seeking something new. Do not know the meaning of relaxation. When resting, your mind is forever active, planning out some new project or seeking new ways to improve your present enterprise. And you could organize the work of others, though in your impatience to see the job done efficiently, you would likely step right up and do it yourself. So that's that. And this is a little funny thing, but I'm not going to read it out loud because it's inappropriate. This is the 4th of July. And then there's a quote where all stories in the end just make it a good one. And it's just a decoration. I use paper and washi tape. To be happy, you must let go of what's gone. Be grateful for what remains. Look forward to what is coming next. Then I found photos of me when I used to quilt. Yeah, I quilted in 1997. And this is a quilt that I made, so I added it in my book. And these are states that I visited and I have postcards of. And then here, these are 7 lessons you learned in life but forgot. And I think that's it. So, yeah. So, the questions are, some people will never change. You will be extremely grateful that some things didn't work out the way you once wanted them to. You are growing. You are not the same person you were a year from now. It is useless to stress yourself out about things you cannot change. Move on. Let it go. Get over it. A strong friendship doesn't need daily conversations as long as the relationship lives in your heart. True friends will never part. You have overcome challenges before. You have picked yourself up, dusted yourself off, and started again. And there is always, always, always something to be grateful for. And I just did little doodles on the bottom. So Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I gave you some inspiration to journal yourself. And I will see you in another video. Thank you for watching. Bye.